have revoked Jin's ability to control Doc's character and given that power back to Doc. Welcome, Doc.
Thank you.
As an aside to that, I can still see the specter, so you can take that away too.
Right, yeah. I guess I'll do that too.
So, what was it? Specters or wraiths you guys were fighting where I got stunned and died?
Specters.
Specters. Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you created one later, so that's.
Oh, okay.
Actually, he's still alive, so yeah, you still got him.
Yeah. You still have the Spectre. He's not doing great on hit points, but we had a big fight last time on board the Ice Flow, and that was a mere cool ghost ship kind of situation. The crew of that ship came over and fought you guys on board the Ice Flow. It almost went bad. I think Thor said it best. It could have been a TPK with the right rolls. Like
Wow.
Yeah, and now we know to take out the stunny guys quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, as the howling babble went on, all the Aleps in that were those are the stunny guys, as Jim says. The howling babble that you guys heard. Does anybody know kind of about Aleps?
No, but I wrote down all the things they said.
All right. Well, you guys know a little bit, especially Azure, being a cleric, knows a little bit about Aleps and how they're formed. When a mind uncovers a secret that is powerful, and is a secret about something, a lot of times these secrets are protected with a curse, meaning just knowing the curse or just knowing the secret unleashes the curse upon you. And so that's the case with Aleps. And so these are people who have learned these secrets and have been annihilated. Their physical bodies have been annihilated by the curse, and it leaves behind a spectral creature composed of fragments of the victim's psyche and overwhelming psychic agony. And so that's what their howling babble is them. They're able to just blurt out parts of these secrets, and the secret is still cursed, and so that's why it damages the players. And so the three things that were said by the three different Aleps were, we know of the ruined stone, that never happens. The second thing was the ebon death rises but cannot fly. And the third was the bronze points the way to the green. So what that means, you guys don't really know. But the term ebon death is something that's familiar to you. So that's cool. All right. They each had something to say. About a mile out. Say what? What was that, Thor?
It sounded like you cut out mid-sentence.
Oh, did I?
But there was a pause of some sort.
Oh.
Could just be my connection.
Out to the Thunder Cliffs, where you guys were intending to go to begin with. About a mile out from the Thunder Cliffs, as per the former captain of the Ice Flow, who just doesn't want to see his ship go down, despite the fact that he is a Talos loyalist. You guys passed without trace all the way to shore, though Azure did nat 1 on his first athletics check to help paddle the boat. You made the shore, and you snuck into the first chamber full of bad guys. You ignored some longshoremen who were down the beach a little ways, and went into this chamber. You fought a drow and his minions. The drow was sick, coughed all over Hammerbell. Did he cough on anyone else? Jin, did you get coughed on?
No, I don't think so, because I was invisible. He went for her.
Yeah. Bill's the only one in melee most of the time.
Yeah, so Bell, you got coughed on by some sick guy.
Ugh.
Some blood go over you. Azure captured one of their garrison, and that's where you guys are now. Let's cut over to the Thunder Cliffs. And can everybody see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
Look at
right, so there you are. You have captured this elvish scout here, and take it away. What do you want to ask her? What do you want to do? You just want to murder her? Before she tells you anything important, you just want to murder her?
Maybe. Mainly
Uh,
because I know what the Alps are, and she could tell me a secret. I don't want to hear secrets.
I don't care what anybody does. I'm kind of trying to meditate, and if we can get into short rest while we're questioning, so be it.
Yeah, Belle is gonna take some sort of a bath if she can.
Okay, so you're gonna are you gonna come over here and
go in the water?
Yeah, maybe.
now what were you saying, Jen? What did Webley do?
Oh, I was saying, Webley, you freaked the shit out of these guys, so you probably have this person quite scared since you ran one of them through and turned them immediately into a specter. So they think you're quite evil.
Well, maybe they're right. I wouldn't even, out of character, I wouldn't even begin to know what to ask this person about. If somebody wants to put words in my mouth, I'd be happy to roll the intimidation. Or
Sure.
yeah.
The words in Webley's mouth. Can we go with I'm a little girl and
You're a little girl.
Well played, sir. Well played.
We need to know where the quickest way to what's her name? The Faralai.
Yeah, the leader of the cult, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
Fairlight's
something.
Silverborn.
We look at her.
Sure.
Give us one reason why we shouldn't do this to you. And point at the specter.
Who's floating around?
Yeah. I say, give us one reason why we shouldn't.
She says that because she has laid down her arms, and she doesn't believe that you'll kill her, since she is no longer a threat.
That is a very valid argument for me. I kind of look over at the warlock.
I'm gonna see if I can get the specter to actually pass through her. You know, because he's all incorporeal
Ooh,
and
that's
shit, and say we don't have to kill you. It's not us you have to worry about.
Oh shit. Webley, roll that intimidation check with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh. But once again, give us one. Well, give us 5 reasons why we shouldn't kill you. I mean, come on.
She says that, and obviously as the specter like moves through her, she becomes very scared. There's like a chill that seems to run through her entire body as she kind of backs away. She gets on all fours and just like crawls into the corner here, and just oh god, and just starts freaking out, man. And she says that her life is forfeit, and she just begs you not to do that to her.
Then tell us everything you know.
And
No.
she says that the drow man that you just killed, his name was Sovendal, and you killed him, his bodyguards, and most of the garrison in the entire cave. She mentions that Sovendal is kind of the second in charge around here. only reporting to Gadril, his sister.
Galadriel and his sister. Got it.
Not
So-
quite, not quite. She's a
I
dark
just
elf.
finished. Oh. All right.
Just like him, she is a drow, and she is known as Gadril the Reef Reaver.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we heard about that. I have her written down.
I'm glad someone took notes. I really need to.
Why do we have tooth and claw after it? What's that
Oh.
mean?
Tooth and Claw are Gadril's pets, gifted to her by Talos for great service.
Okay. So yeah, somebody told us to look out for that.
What are the pets? Do we know?
I don't know.
She says that they are some kind of beast, that's been given to her by Talos. She said they're kind of like dogs, but scarier.
Okay. All right.
Wasn't there workers or something outside
The longshoreman? Yeah.
over here?
Yes.
What are they
Further
doing?
down the beach, you did see a bunch of longshoremen.
I asked her what they're doing.
She says they're just workers. They're not even necessarily followers of Talos. We don't require that of them. They just come here and work for money. They load ships, they unload ships. Talos ships come here, pick up some stuff, and go sell it, and then bring the money back. And then we, also send money out to go buy stuff, and then they bring the stuff that we buy back. As we, kind of bolster our services or bolster our fighting capability.
So, are they doing like a ritual or something like that? Like, do we know what they're doing here besides just their headquarters here?
It's kind of the local headquarters. That's
Yeah.
everything that you've learned, and what the elf tells you as well. It's kind of
What was
it's kind of
wrong?
the local headquarters.
What was wrong with Savendal? Why was he so sick?
Uh, she says, well, recently Savendal expressed some opposition to his sister's more enthusiastic endeavors, and he said that they were too risky and likely to draw the attention of larger and more powerful forces. And it appears he died being right, because here you are.
What?
But what he was really worried about was the Waterdeep Navy, and he went behind her back and went straight to the top. He talked to Faralai, and and Gadril asked Talos for a boon in payment for her years of devotion, and Talos granted her that boon by cursing Savendal for his cowardly action. And so, it Savendal was unaware. He thinks he has a disease, but it was actually just a curse.
All right, well that's a bonus. Have you heard of any? Have you heard of any sea hags in these caves?
Yes, and before I talk about the sea hags, Belle, you do overhear this, and you are greatly relieved to know that it's not some sort of communicable disease, and it's instead a curse.
Still gonna take a bath.
Yeah. Um, so she says, yes, there are sea hags in another part of the cave. They were here before us, and they kind of understood that if they could either help us or we could kill them, and so they just kind of chill over there.
Webley, are you
They
convinced
like
yet?
people even less than we do.
I'm sorry?
Webley, are you convinced yet?
No, I think she still knows more. I want to know what these risky actions were that caused all the problems in the first place here.
Well, Faralai, let's see. So Gadril, they spent a lot of time like destroying ships off the shore here. They would lure ships in with nice calm seas, and then just like you guys saw when you came in on your longboat, the reef would raise up and actually pretty much ground a larger vessel. But your longboat was small enough that you were just you were able to go around it. And so they were trapping a lot of ships, and they were moving further and further out from the Thunder Cliffs to trap more ships, and there was even once or twice where they would send a small ship that was loyal to Talos out of the Thunder Cliffs to go like basically kite somebody in. They would go and fire a cannon or something and then run away back to the cliffs, and so that boat would chase them. The one loyal to Talos would not get caught on the reef. The one chasing them did. And so they would basically wreck these ships, and so that's what Salvandal was worried. You wreck too many ships, your wanted level goes up like in GTA, and they start sending more and more powerful things after you.
Anybody? Anything else?
What's the way out of these caves into your main, into the main area?
What do you mean main area? Like,
Can we get into there?
Where is Gadril located?
oh, she says, I am not going to tell you.
Really?
Great.
She says, okay, maybe I will. If there's two ways. So you can go this way and jump across this little ditch here and keep going. You'll run into the storage room, and that's where they have a bunch of stuff. If you're looking at taking some stuff with you, you can you could probably rummage through things there. They have some gold and some goods over there. You can also get there by jumping down here and pretty much going this way. Same way. Both paths lead to the same storage room.
Okay.
I
All right.
know.
I'm
Hey,
good.
Any traps?
Yeah.
of course not.
Traps?
Of course not.
She says, not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Okay.
There is a hold on, let me pull this up here. She said, just don't go near the blowhole.
Okay.
Mm.
And she tells you that in the water up here, somewhere in the water, there is this thing called the blowhole. And basically, Gadril had been using it to torture the people, including her and others. And basically, when you go in the blowhole, either you get shot out the top of the caves, which hurts like hell, or you get
Quick
sucked
escape.
down and you die. As far as she knows, she's like, people get sucked down and you never see them again. And yeah, that sucks. And then
blows.
yeah. So you can either get shot out or sucked down, but if nothing happens, then Gadril tells us that means that Talos is pleased with this person. And so that's how she tests loyalty sometimes, or just, you know, if somebody says that's the best I can do, she has Talos test that.
Speaking of loyalty, who do you worship?
She says, I am loyal to Talos.
Okay, I don't feel bad about killing her now.
Well, how about are we
Um,
expecting anyone anytime soon here? Just in case.
Eventually, Gadril may come looking for her brother.
What is an eventually? Like an hour?
I
A
don't know.
day?
It's not my turn to watch her.
Dang. Well, that's all I got.
Though if one of the longshoremen do spot you guys, one of them could run and tell her, you know, or they just might, you know, take as much shit as they can and run for the hills.
Okay, what's the name of the brother again?
The brother was Sovendal.
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 Would they take Sovendal? Would they take orders from Sovendal?
Yes.
Good
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay.
You're talking about the longshoremen, right?
Yes, I'm talking about the longshoremen.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much since Sovendal and Gadril run this place, they are pretty much like, dude, I'm just here for money. You know, we don't have to be Talos loyalists. Though some of them are kind of suck ups, and they are anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And so either Sovendal or Gadril can you know kind of give the orders, or you know it's even worse if Faralai happens to be around and orders them to do stuff.
We could knock this chick out, tie her up, and Doc and I could disguise and go. Well, Doc can disguise
Exactly what I was thinking.
and just have him say, "Hey, take this person away."
Right. Yeah, and do you know what the longshoremen are unloading right now, or were they unloading?
She says, I have no idea. If they're out there working, it probably means we recently got a boat in, and you know, it's still pretty early in the morning. So if they got a boat in like at some point late afternoon or last night, you know, they would wait for the morning to unload it. So if they're working over there, that's what they're doing.
Okay.
And they might even be loading it with other stuff that somebody's going to come pick it up and take it away.
Do you know who's in charge of the longshoremen of them?
Not really.
Okay.
She says I don't know if they just all kind of take orders, you know, from Sovendal or Gadril, and you know they just kind of pass information around. I don't know that they have a clear cut leader just among them.
Good enough. Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah, I think so.
So what are you guys doing?
We're gonna rope her up.
Rope her up.
Gag her.
and- Yeah. So she can't say anything. And disguise self and go take her to the
Yeah.
dudes.
Yeah, we still have Sovendal's corpse laying around, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a pretty good study of him real quick, and gonna do a disguise self here in a minute.
Okay.
And I'll turn into one of the chicks.
Oh, one of the scouts.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that too. Cool. Okay.
Spell wise, I can't do it. I can't do it all the time. But,
Is this like a perk of your class, or?
this is a perk of class. It's just it's part of the ranger.
Okay.
It's just an extra spell. It's just an extra spell I get per.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I always forget that
I
you're.
I gotta burn a spell slot. So.
Yeah, and it's for 1 hour. And Webley, Are you using an invocation or also a spell?
Yeah. No, it's an invocation. Thousand
Okay.
Faces or whatever the hell it's called.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, guy's self. Is there like a check or anything?
If there's some reason to believe that if they're poking at you or something.
To discern
Yeah,
that you are
then it's-
disguised, a creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and must have an investigation check against your spell save DC. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And what is your spell save DC, Jen?
Spell save DC. I think 13. Hold on a sec. 8, 9 to 11.
And Webley's same question.
17.
5, 6, 8. 14.
Okay. So 14 and 17. Just in case you guys give him any reason to, look at you closer. Maybe your specter's following behind.
Spectre's staying here.
What the hell is that thing? Don't worry about him. He's fine.
You questionable
Spectral.
Talos? That's something.
Do we even want her conscious?
No, we're gonna knock her out.
All right.
All right. So you knock her out. And you're gonna bring her where? Over to the longshoreman, right?
Right.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna use her token to show you the way. Here, follow her.
Okay.
Sure. We can't see her. Oh, we're following.
Can I
Okay.
send the owl out to kind of watch?
Yeah, you can leave it flying around.
I'm not going
All
out
right.
there.
So the longshoremen are over here.
Yep.
Okay, she's bound, gagged, and unconscious.
All right.
Yes.
And so you, Jin, are dragging her along. And
yeah.
is one of you just dragging her along? Like, what? How are you guys approaching these dudes?
I'll let Webley go first. He's the big boss. I
Right.
just got her tossed over. She's an elf, right? Or half
Yeah.
elf or drow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a half elf.
Yeah. So I got her tossed over my shoulder.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My token
All right.
is stuck on a part of the map that we're not supposed to be able to go. Thanks. I'm not sure how that happened.
All right.
Oh,
So so are you following them out there, Fairfax?
No.
Well,
You're not.
no.
you can send Mox to kind of peek around the corner, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was intending.
All right. So I'm just gonna have this thing follow Jen wherever she goes.
Okay.
All right. So you come up on these guys, and they are indeed loading and unloading some stuff. And they see you come up, and two of these guys, they kind of this one's standing up here on the actual bow of the ship there, and he's just like, yes, Sylvandal. Well, do you need help with anything, or do you need anything else loaded up here? We're almost finished.
That was my question. How much longer are you going to be here?
Well, I mean, once we finish with this job, then we are going to go back to our normal duties.
Once you finish your job here, I need you to take this woman, okay, and I nod over to the...
Yeah.
Leave her. She's dangerous. Leave her tied. Leave her gagged. She has magic to her. I need you to take her to the shores of beautiful Lake Erie.
I don't know where that is, sir.
Somebody help me out here.
Water deep.
I don't know. Where are we?
Look at Water deep.
Yes.
Take her to Yeah, take her to any place, I would think.
I'm
Yeah.
looking over to Jin, actually. I'm like, where were we to drop her? And kind of snapping my fingers. Wasn't water deep.
What?
Maybe
What do we
perhaps
know? Huh?
Take her to.
Hmm.
Come on, Jen.
I'd say take her to an island and just drop her off on the island.
Damn it.
Anduin.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's the Moonshay Isles to the northwest.
Take her
Yeah.
to the easternmost Moonshay Isle. Leave her on the beach. Stay on shore yourselves until you are met. You will be paid for your troubles. But you must stay there.
Very well. Well, all of us can't fit on this boat, but a select few of us, the ones who can sail, will definitely take her along. And yeah, we'll do that. So they go ahead and they put her in the boat, and there's kind of a below deck compartment, and they throw her in there.
I said, again, do not forget, she has magic to her. She will bewitch you and kill you should she be able to speak.
All right, so they bring they're going to bring an extra guy along to kind of just like sit and deal with her.
Yeah,
And
I
so-
quickly remove myself from the situation.
Look out.
And they said, all right, we will do that, Sovendal. Thank you for.
May the glory of Talos be with you.
And they're like, yeah, sure. There's like one guy in the back that's like, oh yes, the glory of Talos. Praise be to the Storm Lord. And everyone else is like, geez, this guy.
I give him a little thumbs up.
All right, so these guys, they say, as soon as we're done here, you want us to go ahead and depart?
Yes, immediately.
Okay. So the five of these guys go ahead and the other ones come out and help move the boat back out to the shoreline far enough to shove it off, and they head out.
Anybody got
And-
Fireball? Just curious.
No, not the necklace.
No.
The boat seems to just kind of really just move really fast too, like since they're working for Talos, they seem to just glide across the water off the out of the Thundercliffs area. And so I'll go ahead and move these guys and this dude. Come on, dude. Get out of here. All right. So these five guys are left behind making burgers or something. I like five guys.
Yeah, nice.
And these guys are gone. So they have departed. So this boat is no longer here. But it's part of the map, so I can't move it.
As you were. Well, that went okay.
Oh. I couldn't have done better, so thumbs up, buddy.
Now, while you guys are hanging out here, you notice there's some kind of dirt steps, that go up into this part of the cave, and you notice a bunch of boxes and stuff like that
Storage
just
area.
laying around. Yeah, there's that storage area that she had told you about.
Oh.
And down here is the water that leads to the blowhole.
You guys ready?
Everybody rested up.
Sure. We did not get a short rest.
Perhaps we should take one now.
Yeah. If you guys want to get a short rest, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm.
All right.
Are we going up the storage?
Yeah, rest here and then check storage just in case she was lying and it was trapped or some such shit.
Well, why would she lie?
Why would she lie?
We put the fear of God. We've put the fear of Morden in her.
I don't know. I think you put the fear of Zariel in her.
Well, we've got a bunch of little flying. We got an owl and a mini dragon or whatever.
Pseudo dragon.
All right. So Mox is going to explore this area. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. So this central chamber is where the loot can be sold or transported as packaged and stored. It's when you arrive, when Mox goes into the room, there's no one here, but there are several closed crates awaiting transport. Most of the crates contain, they have labels on them, and some of them say cloth, some of them say crafted goods, spices, trade items. They're all marked in chalk, and then this chest here is labeled gold in chalk.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, but the pseudo dragon didn't see anybody.
No.
Okay. Does anybody care if I walk in there?
No.
No, looks clear.
All right.
We go ahead and head
I'll
in.
walk in there.
You're scouting, aren't you? Fine, yeah, I'll wait back here.
I'll come and help you look.
Yeah, somebody with, thievy stuff should check the chest out.
Yeah. I'll do my TV stuff.
All right.
I think we should try to be very, very quiet.
All right. So, who is anybody looking at the chest full of gold, or you open it up?
I'm going to
Webley's checking it out.
Yeah.
All right, Webley, give me a investigation check.
Investigation. You want perception?
No.
Yeah, you do. See, I told you you did. I know I do.
All right. You do not notice. I mean, it's not locked.
Did not notice the trap.
The trap. Yeah.
It's not locked, and there doesn't appear to be any mechanical traps of any kind on the chest.
Jin
Check
takes
for-
a step up.
Greed is
Check for mimics. Check for mimics.
Oh, right, and it's definitely a chest. It's not a mimic.
Definitely not.
It is definitely not a mimic.
Okay. All right. What the hell?
Click.
Yeah. So what happens when I put my hand in there?
Oh, well, it opens.
Oh, look at
it's
that!
animated chest.
It opens, and it's definitely a chest. As soon as it does open, though, you see the warding runes. And so I need Webley, Azure, Mox, and Hooters to make a DC 15 con saving throw.
Do you really need that?
Not Mox and Hooter.
Mox and
Yeah,
Hooters.
everybody within 10 feet of this chest.
Yep, I blew that.
Sorry. Take the first one. Al did not
Fox,
make it.
Hooters. Who cares about Webley? But not the owl.
All right. So, Azure, you're the only one who takes half of this damage. I'm gonna have to roll this twice here.
Half of what damage?
The crate itself, marked gold, is full of rocks, and you notice as it opens that there are tiny runes on the edge of the lid, and if the crate is open without deactivating the runes, it explodes, and everyone within 10 feet takes 8d8 thunder damage on a failed
Cool.
save, or half as much on success.
Jeez.
And
So
it's
also,
it's nice and quiet too. Yeah.
yes. So it's very loud, and so you guys take a total of 28 damage. Azure, you take 14. I think that means Mox and Hooters are gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
And you're also covered in green ink.
Ooh, wait,
just-
the bronze points the way to the green. There's something bronze around here?
You
Or
look
compass.
around.
Uh-huh.
You look around in the room, and the rest of the crates here contain about 2,000 gold worth of trade goods. However, they look heavy. So you figure it would require a good sized ship or a couple of trips back and forth to be able to transport all this stuff.
Well, Can we take the smallest, most valuable stuff?
I think we need to get going. We just set off an alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
come
fair
back.
enough. Okay.
All right.
So
Quick question: Is it completely dark in this cave? We're not seeing illuminated things, right? just
Right.
saying,
You're not.
like-
You're not seeing any torches or anything like that.
Okay, cool.
Correct.
I'm going to throw up a pass without trace then.
Actually, was that a magical effect?
It was.
Okay, I forgot about the magic resistance that the pseudo dragon has. So it might not completely die.
You rolled a 13, which failed the check, which means you take the full damage. So that's 14. But since he has resistance, he only took 14 damage.
Well, no, it's advantage on the saving throw.
Oh, advantage on the saving throw. Okay.
It would be nice if it was full on magic resistance, but yeah, that didn't make a difference. Never mind.
All right. Sorry, Mox.
Actually, if we don't
All
mind,
right.
I'm going to go ahead and burn and absorb elements.
Is that a reaction?
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh, all right. So you passed the
I take a fourth of damage
you
eventually.
you passed the save, so you only took 14 damage, and then you
I took 7 damage.
took 7 total. All right.
All right. I'm heading north. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
hey, guys,
All
I'm
right.
a
So
little-
you've got pass without trace on, right?
Yep.
All right. So before you start heading more north, you see a woman, a drow woman, who is stepping out of, and you could barely, here, let me actually see what you see here. You could barely see this pool of water, and she is rising from the water, and you can tell that she's very, it's almost a religious experience for her to be in that water, and so she rises off. Her robe that she wears She closes it, and it's almost like it's immediately dry as soon as she steps out of the water. And so she steps here and looks down towards, where she heard the explosion. So everybody give me a stealth check, and then add 10.
Oops, not advantage, but there you go.
I was
So
at
it's still
advantage.
29 though.
15.
I was gonna say, if I get the lowest stealth roll, I'm gonna be really pissed.
That was
Yeah, well, she nat 1'd on her perception check. However, you see these they almost look like hellhounds, except fire. Instead of fire, there's ice around their eyes and their teeth, and the two hellhounds kind of come to the edge of the pathway here, and they are also going to see. Passive perception is 15.
not on their
So
best day.
they're gonna look down here, and they don't see shit either. But they do kind of stare down into the darkness and
It's okay.
and start
Jin's gonna
growling.
stare back.
Well, everybody on our team has dark vision, so we can see them. So we know these are not good dudes. I mean, I'm just going to pour it in. So I don't know if we're going to get a surprise attack or not, but I'm going to.
I wouldn't mind pouring in quickly because I have the actual thunder damage on my weapon right now because absorb elements. You'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm going to port behind Gadriel.
Okay. So I'm going to allow you to port behind her and deliver a strike, and that's with advantage, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna get a surprise round. However, as soon as you port, that does take pass without trace away from everybody down here, right?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and move up there, and
Oops.
That's I do have a quick question if you do not mind.
okay, let's pause
when
here.
I did
Well,
the
what's up?
reaction to absorb the element, I can actually channel that into my weapon in the next turn.
Okay.
So how long are we talking here?
First time you hit, I'll let you keep it until the I'll let you keep it until your first strike this combat because we're about to start.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I guess let's remove all these turns. And Jin, go ahead and give me a strike.
Alrighty. Bink. Oh, sorry, with advantage. Here's an advantage. 26.
All right. 26 does hit.
Bink. Everybody's
Oh gosh.
Okay.
9 bludgeoning, and she can roll a con save for stun.
Is that just like a bonus action to add the stun?
Yeah, it's stunning strike. Pink. Nope, that's not it. Sorry.
All right, she rolls a 19.
There you go. Yeah, so she's not stunned. Cool.
Okay.
Pink.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, apparently the math on stunning fist is just so against monks.
Let's see here. Where's?
And Belle will take the 12.
All right, I'll give you that 12. So we get Azure, Fairvex, Bell, Webley, Jin, and our 3 bad guys. Let me go ahead and sort by descending. Okay, let's kick this off. This, we'll say this one's tooth and this one's claw. And so claw is going to rush up here. Say what?
I'm invisible if they're using dark vision to see me.
Even after striking?
I'm constantly invisible in dark vision.
Oh, okay. So they'll just get disadvantage, right?
Yeah, I mean, they sort of have to know where I am to get to me to begin with, but sure. So it'd be quite difficult for the cleric to say, heal me at this point. Yeah.
Or avoid you with my spirit guardians.
Or avoid
Right.
me with his spirit guardians. So
All right,
that's
so
that's the downside. The upside is nothing can see me using dark vision.
So when a creature's invisible, is there like an increase in a stealth check, or can you just like to detect whether or not they're even there, like where they are?
I would say if you're engaged in melee already, then yeah. Otherwise, they could probably make a perception against a stealth or something if they have like, heightened smell or heightened hearing or something like that.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
so let's give it a perception check with advantage.
And then you want like against a stealth roll
Yeah.
would be plus 10, 28.
All right. So he doesn't quite know where you are. He's gonna come up here, and yeah, he doesn't quite know where you are. You have foiled his senses. Jin.
All right. So I'll whack her again. Or not. Oh, there you go. He puts up there. I take the 12 misses.
The 12 actually hits.
Oh, sweet. So there's first.
Oh wait,
attack.
sorry. No, it does miss.
Okay.
I forgot that they have. It says 12, but then 15 with mage armor.
Actually, honestly, sorry. Make that attack my first attack because I should be attacking with advantage. Since she can't see me, I take it.
She cannot see you. That's correct.
All right. It's your second attack. Shit. Okay. Yeah, so then I'm moving over here just to get completely out of the way.
All right. So she's just kind of flailing around, thinking like, "Oh shit, what's going on here?" And then she realizes that she can't. She knows you're not there anymore.
Yeah.
All right, Webley.
Webley is going to throw caution to the wind and cast Blight upon her.
That was that was a really poor attack for being completely invisible.
Yeah. Let's see. Blight.
Very ineffective.
Con save for half.
Okay.
Oh, I'm guessing she made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did, actually.
All right.
17,
so how much?
48. It'll be 48.
Well, you should roll the 8d8.
Yeah. Roll all 8 of them, and then we'll just do half.
Okay. Well, shit. How do you?
Roll another 48.
Yeah. Do like I did. Just roll 2 48.
Okay.
The spell should also be in your attack thing.
16.
Oh yeah,
So that'd be,
good call.
so it'd be
16.
16. And target a plant, creature, or magical plant. It makes the saving throw with disadvantage. Blah 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 blah. All right, so this kind of sucks for her, being Talos, has like a water kind of vibe, and so you see just the moisture on her skin and on her lips start to crack a little bit. Her eyes turn like bloodshot, and as you just remove the water from her body, and that kind of sucks. Yeah, she's
Literally.
not happy with you.
Oh, life's a bitch.
All right, Fairvex.
Oh, and I waved to her. Hi, sis.
Oh, right, because you still look like her brother.
Yeah.
And she says, "You will pay for this, brother."
Nice.
All right.
And Fairvex.
Bonus action Hex,
Okay.
followed by a pair of Eldritch Blasts.
Go ahead. That's a hit.
So 11 damage,
All right.
and that looks like a miss, so I'm going to burn a spell point to re-roll that.
Give me another roll.
And, oh well. This was a
Okay.
shot.
So now, as you're put the
Oh,
player's
sorry,
handbook.
and the Hex damage is an additional 4.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and
For
subtract
15
that.
total.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see. When you attack a target that you can't see, you have disadvantage on the attack roll. This is true whether you're guessing the target's location or you're targeting a creature that you can hear but not see. The target isn't in the location you targeted, you automatically miss. But the DM typically just says that the attack missed, not whether you guessed the target's location correctly.
Well, I would,
When a creature can't see
So
you,
they're
you have
guessing.
advantage.
They're guessing location. Yeah.
as a DM,
Yeah.
I would do a stealth versus perception to see if you hear footsteps or see dust or whatnot, and see how close you get. Then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
guess
Challenger-
So kind of like
guess
what
range.
we did.
Yeah.
All right. So Jin, give me another.
Other stealth.
Yeah, give me another stealth roll.
Fuck me. Oh, there you go.
Sorry. Oh, no, it's not advantage. So 19.
All right, so 19 versus his 24. So I'm going to say that he knows generally where you are.
That's fine.
It'll be
He's
disadvantage, though.
disadvantage. Yeah.
And
I'm not going to be there for long.
he is going to freeze breath that area. And what does it say? 66?
Jesus.
Is it slash roll 66? Let's see if that works. Hey, there it goes.
Make your save, buddy. You got this.
The Dex.
Hopefully will.
I have full faith in him.
All right, so you
Yeah,
take
if I
half of
just-
that, which is what, like 11?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I was one level up, I would take nothing. But yeah. All right. Fine.
All right. So, Gadriel, her turn. She's going to move up here. And she casts spell.
Really?
Wall of Ice.
No.
So, let's see. Bell, you need to... Let me paste Wall of Ice in here. You create a wall of ice made on a solid surface within range. You could form it into a blah, 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 radius of 10 feet, or you can make up to 10 10-foot square panels. So she just comes across and just makes a wall of ice that goes from here all the way to here.
Go to the
And
ceiling.
yes. If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is within the area is pushed to one side of the wall and must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 10d6 cold damage, or half as much on a save. So I'm going to say if you fail this dex save, Belle, then you are automatically pushed to this side. If you succeed, I'll let you choose which side you go to, and you take half.
Okay.
Hey,
All
there
right.
we go.
So you succeed. So which side do you want to end up on?
Definitely one on this side.
Okay. All
I
right.
know.
So now there is a wall of cold that is separating you and Jin from the rest of the party.
Great.
Why not?
And she goes ahead and backs up.
Oh, dang.
Heck of op on your chance.
And-
She wasn't that close.
Nope.
She wasn't within
I
5
looked
feet.
away, sorry.
All right. And Belle, you succeeded, so you only took 15 damage.
15. Okay.
Go ahead,
Belle.
and it is now your turn.
Turn on her rage and reckless. And gonna go after her.
All right, you move up to 25 feet.
First.
The tooth guy probably has a action attack to that.
Oh, a reaction.
Yeah, as you run by,
Yeah.
Tooth gets to bite. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
All right, then you take 8 piercing and 9 cold.
And half of that, right?
Half of the piercing at least.
Yeah, so 4 piercing and 9 cold.
So 13.
Yep.
Okay. As her first swing.
That's a hit. It's also a hit. Right, so that's a total of 16 plus 13. And
Plus, she's got to make some con saves, probably.
Oh, for the spell. Good call.
Have to maintain concentration?
on Wall of Cold, yes.
Nice.
Good call.
Con save. Con save. Yeah. So also that is 29 damage. I miscalculated. Mass Marines, and so you chop her down. She was really hoping not for you to get that close because she had some other spells.
Sure.
Should have given her more hit points.
Cool. Tooth and claw are still there.
Yep. So, Azure.
I'm going to go ahead and run up. Mac Tooth. So here's a fun little question. Would you allow me to stack this? Basically, my Orb element just says next melee attack.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to do...
Right, so you get an extra D6 thunder.
Uh-huh. I'll think about doing Booming Blade. As part of this, you must make a melee attack with a weapon against one creature within your spell range.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's part of a spell that you're casting that you get the Booming Blade stuff, and then just making the melee attack successfully
16.
will their character sheet do that. Yeah, that's a hit.
Extra D. 17.
Yep. 22.
22. Sorry, 22.
Let's see. None of it's cold damage. All right.
Still up?
You run up and there's all sorts of thunder damage and
Or thunder damage?
hitting it with the mace. Yeah.
Yeah, we're certainly not being subtle, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going
And the thunder just continuously echoes throughout the cave.
I'm going to action surge and just smack it again. Oh, I'm sorry. I
All
only
right.
2 damage because of my fighting style.
Oh, nice.
As if you needed more. All right. Go ahead and action surge.
I can attack against him.
That's a hit.
15.
All right. He's still up, but you've taken off like huge like chunks of him. You know, parts of him that were just solid ice. You know, some of his teeth have broken off, and you know, half of his head is just gone. It's, you know, it was solid ice, and now you just crack through it with a hammer. And is that everything?
That is everything.
Right. So this guy is really, you know, Claw. He's really mad that he took out his master. So he is going to murder you. That is what? 6d6. So roll 6d6.
Oops.
So you fail the dex save,
24. Oh.
and you take 24 cold damage.
Yikes. She is cold.
Yeah, and you're just covered in this frost. It's like almost like grass on a winter morning. You know, you're just sparkly all over.
Oh, pretty too.
Yeah.
Vampire! Sorry, my wife's watching Twilight.
All right, Jin.
All right, I'll run over and try to finish off Tooth, I think, whatever he is.
Tooth.
28.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's crit, isn't it?
Yep. 9, 10, 11. Is he still standing?
We're gonna start giving you a new job. You know, you were a fisherman, now you're a dentist.
Sure.
You took out the tooth successfully.
All right. I will continue to over here. And I'm rolling
Yep.
advantage because I assume these guys can't see me. So,
Yeah,
so
yeah, they can.
tell me otherwise. 8 and bonus 17.
That's a hit.
Right. So a total of 15 to that guy. And was that 15? I'm going to take a couple of steps back just to let him attack.
Thank you.
You have resistance to well.
What's that?
You have resistance to physical, don't you? So it's not terrible.
Belle does, yeah. But she's taking all kind of cold. So I'm done.
Alrighty.
I was going to
Webley.
drink my last cold resistant potion, but the main chick died, so yeah.
Shit. We move there,
Uh-huh.
actually. Yeah. And we're going to do a double Eldritch Blast, I think, on the remaining bad guy.
Hey, your Spectre should still be around. Isn't he
I
around till you
never
die?
rolled initiative for him. I'm going to guess
Oh.
he kind of got blown apart by the chest or something just for...
I mean, if he was right next to you, would he have been?
probably. Even though he's got resistance to it, that was a lot of damage, and he was already hurting. It's
All
fine.
right. All right. Yeah. Are you rolling with advantage on purpose?
Is he in darkness?
He is in darkness.
Yeah, can I see through darkness?
Yes.
Does that
Well,
not give
he's
me
got dark
advantage?
vision. He can see you.
He can see me?
Yeah.
Why? I thought he was in darkness.
He has dark vision.
Oh, he has
Yeah,
dark vision. Okay, never mind.
He has dark vision, so he can see you.
Okay.
You're not.
Okay. Oh, okay. Didn't know he had dark vision. It's just because Jim's invisible when he's in darkness. God, that's lame.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm guessing the 12 misses.
The 12 does miss. Yes.
Okay. All right, then we're going to go one more time. Does a 25 miss?
Yes. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Because you're fucking
Go ahead and
dumb.
roll damage.
Oh. Oh. Bam!
So, is there anything you want to add to that one?
Unfortunately, I have nothing to add to that one. So
Okay. Okay.
Pink.
Blow him raspberries.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
much.
Pinky from Magic the Gathering. Ow, quit it.
the mighty Webley, everyone. All right,
Big
Fairvex,
how.
show us how it's done.
Well, I gotta step up so I can actually see the damn thing. So I'll do that. And then bonus action to transfer the hex. And hit it with Eldritch Blast.
That hits, by the way.
Oh,
But there's +3 on it and the hex damage.
All right, so roll the hex damage.
So 10.
Better.
And
So 10. There you go. You show Webley. Show him how it's done. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that's another 7, 10.
20 points.
All right, he's still up. Bell.
Not for long.
Yeah, Bella is going to try to slice.
That does hit,
Oops, sorry.
and that also hits. And you've killed it.
Woohoo! Can someone unfreeze me now?
We need to take a quick loop through the through Gadrill.
yeah.
Oh, and I want to stay. I want to get away from the edge of whatever the hell this pool is.
Oh, the
yeah, that's probably
blowhole?
good. Yeah, the blow.
I don't know if that's a blowhole, but
No, that's not the blowhole. The blowhole was like down.
I
Over
did see
this
something
way.
over here that caught my attention.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a swirling pool of water that you saw Gadriel get out of.
The old hot tub.
Yeah, she was wearing a robe, and that's it. Like she was literally just like bathing when you guys walked up.
Yeah.
She had her trusty wand, and that was about it. But it's not an irregular wand of any kind.
Just for focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do second
All
wind
right.
real quick just for some extra hit points.
Yeah, I'm down about 23. Bell's probably pretty well hurting too.
Halfway. Oh, actually went.
Yeah, I'm about half these too.
So,
All right.
can
Let's do level 3 cure wound on Bell. And a level 3 on was it Webley that was beat up badly?
Yeah, pretty bad.
Okay.
Thank you. That was nice.
Yeah. Man, I had all sorts of stuff planned. She had some counter spells queued up. Wall of Ice, Cone of Cold.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's gonna cast Chain Lightning.
We kind of ganked her.
I was waiting for lightning to come down that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She had Lightning Bolt. She had all sorts of stuff. The whole thing was where she was. I was waiting for one of you guys to walk into the room so she could separate the party, and then just murder whoever was in there. So you guys You guys foiled an actual plan, not just an NPC.
Sweet. What's in storage here?
Yeah.
Okay. Up there. Let's see.
Is there a
Up
big chest
there
marked gold?
is a chest marked Gadril, and she stores her personal wealth here, including a chest that has 300 gold pieces, 3 ornate matching silver daggers worth a total of 500 gold pieces. So if you want to, just add 800 gold.
All right.
There is a ring of warmth,
Ooh.
Nice.
a wand of magic missiles,
Ooh.
Mm.
and a potion of vitality.
Ooh. Snazzy.
Wow.
And I'm gonna throw you guys a bone and tell you didn't loot the room where Salvandal was.
No, we do kind of need to go back. We did need to do that.
Ring of Warmth, Potion of Vitality. Sorry, Wand of Magic Missiles.
Yeah.
And,
Ring of warmth, wand of magic missiles, potion of vitality,
gold.
and 800 gold.
All right.
That's significant.
All right. So do you want me to just read off the stuff from Salvandal's room? If you guys go back there.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Let's see. I'm just going to read this. If the characters kill Salvandal and his bodyguards, they do not find the magical dagger. They do, however, get 250 gold in various coins,
Sure.
3 potions of greater healing, and a jade brooch worth 500 gold.
Ooh, can I have
Oh,
a
the-
potion?
Dagger that we didn't find.
Yeah, you don't know anything about it?
But wouldn't the bodyguard that we kept alive, that was trying to get her life spared, know about it?
No.
Probably on her possession.
She wouldn't know where it was hidden.
Okay, worth a try.
All
What was
right.
gold again? I'm sorry. 300 gold? Yeah.
For Salvandal's room?
Yeah.
So there was 250 gold, but also a jade brooch worth 500 gold. So unless somebody's going to want a jade brooch, you could just add 750.
Sorry, there.
Right.
Belle will take 1 potion.
Yeah. So total, you guys got 3 potions of greater healing and a potion of vitality. So Belle, you're going to add one of those potions of greater healing to your personal inventory.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially Doc. He's the one that's been like close to dying 3 times.
All right.
Yeah.
Doc, take another one.
Thank
Take
you.
a potion of greater healing.
Thank you. I don't need it, but what does the Ring of Warmth do in 5th edition? I kind of forget.
Resistance to cold,
Yeah.
and it protects you from temperatures down to minus 50.
Ooh.
Resistance to cold sounds... Somebody's got to be wearing that.
Yeah.
Maybe one of our melee types.
Well,
I'll take it
I'll give
if
it to
that doesn't
Belle.
require any. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
have
requires
all of my
attunement,
resistances and everything.
It
so I'm
does?
good.
yeah, it does require attunement.
but you can attune up to 3 things. So,
Hmm.
Right.
yeah, I don't care. I have absorb elements as a spell, so I'm pretty okay there.
Yeah, so do I. So
Yeah, if need be.
All right. So Belle's going to take the ring of warmth.
Yep.
And Belle, in order to attune to this, you just kind of wear it for a while. You will eventually attune to its abilities. Not quite yet, though.
Yeah.
You'll refer to it as my precious, and yeah.
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 Wand of Magic Missiles. Do you want to give it to Fairvax?
Yeah, I think that. Well, is there anybody that needs a ranged magic that can use it? He and I both have Eldritch Blast.
I actually
Although
got
Magic Missile doesn't miss,
I say give it to the barbarian.
Yeah, it's one of those. Anybody can use it, and it gets. It has 7 charges. It gets up 2 to 7 of them back every day.
I'd almost give it to the monk just for a sniper ability. She can shoot
Yeah.
from where she needs to and everything else and get in and out.
It's a crutch.
It seems like a crutch to the monk. She's already gone with the short bow. So yeah. She'll take that last potion of greater healing. She has one on her, so she's cool.
Well, go ahead and take it. That way you have two.
All right.
I guess I'll take the magic missile. I really don't have any reliable range. I got firebolt, but off my intelligence, which
Yeah, go ahead and take the wand of the magic missiles.
All right, it's coming off of party loot. That leaves one potion of vitality. I don't know what the hell that does.
That cures disease, removes exhaustion, and what was it? Let me look it up again. So it removes any exhaustion you're suffering, cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
I say stick it in the bag.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a party loot.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll use it when we need it.
it's in bag.
Yeah, in 5e, can just anybody use a wand?
I think it depends
most of
on
the-
it.
You can use
most of the
this wand even if you are incapable of casting spells. Okay.
Yeah, I think most of the wands anybody can use, but there are some that require spell casting to attune.
All right.
Does it require attunement?
I don't think the wand does. I think it's a pick it up and use it.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay.
You know, that's and you could blow off like 3 charges at once, can't you?
I can pull off 6 charges at once. That is 7 charges a day.
Wow.
You can use an action to expend one or his charges. Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, you can increase the spell slot level by 1 for each additional charge. So you can crank it. You could basically burn all 7.
The problem is if you burn all of them, you have to roll a d20 and 1 it crumbles.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's one of those. If you really needed to, you could fire off a lot. But
Like a shotgun blast.
Yeah. But even at one time, you can use your action to expend 1 to 3 of the wand's charges. So it would take.
It doesn't say that here.
Yeah. Wand has 7 charge by holding. You can action to spend 1 or more of its charges to cast magic missile spell from it. For 1 charge you cast the first level version of the spell, you can increase the spell slot by 1 each additional charge you spend.
Yeah. If I look at the player's handbook version of the wand of magic missiles, it says you could expend 1 to 3. But yeah, the D&D Beyond overall magic items version of it, you know.
Huh. I wonder if they
that's
added
weird.
it.
All right. Well, yeah. If you guys, I'll leave it like this then. If you want to blast six at a time, then go ahead.
Yes.
Or 7. Or 7. Yeah.
All right. Loot is looted.
All right. You have looted.
We've still caused a lot of sound and whatnot. And we still don't know where the hell Fairlie is. Right?
The elf chick told you, the one that you captured, she told you that Fairlie's not like physically there. Like Gadril's the one in charge there.
They're the cave or they're the stronghold?
They're in the cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the cave.
So,
like Fairlie does come occasionally to check in on things or use it as like a temporary base, but she's not there at the moment.
But we don't know. So what I'm saying is this was their stronghold cave thing, or there's still a stronghold here.
This was their major. This was their major operation that was funding Talos activity in the area.
Okay. So can we do a quick sweep and avoid, just to make sure, and avoid any blowhole? Like, what
So
if we
you
cut
so you want to look specifically for this blowhole.
Well, yeah, I like coming in here and seeing what the hell's that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's do that. This area is Gadril's private shrine. In addition to the carved limestone likeness of Talos in one corner, the walls are carved with images of Talos's destructive power. And so you see that the werebores and the acolytes that you saw back in Phandalin at the beginning of your adventure, you see there's a lighthouse with a heart where the light would be. And not like a cutesy little heart symbol. It's an actual heart with like like an aorta and everything, coming out of it. There's all these crashed ships near the Thunder Cliffs. You can recognize that, having actually sailed through it. There's all sorts of stuff. There's just storm clouds, and also some of it's more thematic and artistic, and some of it is actual drawings and just scratching in on the walls of things that really did happen. Moving within the chamber, you guys find, is like moving through difficult terrain. Just the sand becomes super against you. You are you're just really slogging through there in order to move.
Does the little idol throw anything, move or anything? If we
Nope.
try to push it.
Oh, it is a limestone likeness of Talos sitting on a throne.
I smash
I
it.
don't know. What's clear? All right. I was gonna say, what's clear?
I take my hammer out.
Yeah. Redecorate that thing.
Puny god.
All right.
Puny god, yes.
You smash it.
Jin steps away.
You smash it. Make a con save, Azure.
Fuck. Okay.
As you smash it, you see through your hammer that lightning has burst out from the statue and onto your hammer, but you just grip tighter and you say a prayer to Moradin, and the lightning is released, and you take no damage, and you have just with one mighty swing destroyed this symbol to the pagan god. Well, pagan to you, anyways.
Puny god. This isn't the first statue I blew up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a thing with statues. All right, so Jin jumps in the pool here. The pool of water.
No. Jin stays far away from the edge. Yeah.
All right.
Do we want to explore this place anymore?
How far did we get?
Okay. Yeah,
storage.
Jin checks out this. Is this going up or down to water? I take it.
This goes down.
Yeah. She'll take a look over here.
All right. It's just a pool of water. Nothing big.
All right. Is
that
this,
you can tell.
Is this artificial light coming from the other side, or is this?
That is actually sunlight.
Okay. Cool.
So you can tell it's natural sunlight.
All right. Have we accomplished? So there's still theory 3 hags somewhere in this place.
Yeah,
but our goal here was to
shut down Talos.
Our goal here was to shut down Talos. So the question is, have we achieved that goal?
I don't think so.
I don't know. We killed.
That little shrine was nothing.
We did kill the little shrine, so. All right, let's go back where we came.
All right.
I can
Um,
cast divination and ask if that's it.
Say what now?
I can cast a divination, ask my god if that's it. Anything else we need to do here? Never mind. I don't have
If you'd
divination.
like to.
I have banishment. Never mind.
All right. All right. So I want everybody to pause here, and it's about halfway through the session, so I'm going to move you guys away. I need to set something up and take a little break. So let's call it in 5 minutes. We shall return. I'm going to go ahead and put on some.
It doesn't look like we're done.
All right, I swear there's music playing. It'll really ramp up here in a second. All right, be back in a few.
Okay, and I am back.
I'm back as well.
I was about to say I was back, but I started choking on a freaking Pringle.
Roll 1 on breathing.
Yes. Oh, damn it. That sucked. All right.
We now have enough for our in our place. That's cool. We got over, I think it was 2,000 for the magic-y room.
We have to pay.
What were we running?
We have to pay for the forge still, don't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to pay for the stuff. I think we got enough now to pay for the next room.
Oh, next room. I thought you said magic room. It's like, whoa. Oh, my forge. Forge for the magic enchanting room, please.
Forge, yeah.
Well, were we running low on funds? I thought we were still well in the black.
Each room.
Oh, yeah.
We had 900. Yeah, we had 900, but the room cost what, 2,000 or something.
Oh, I thought we still had tons from the
Hydra.
The giant mimic.
Oh.
The mimic. Remember we got?
Yeah. Well, that we did pay. We paid 250 to avoid an encounter. Then only netted us 150 back. So that was annoying. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, the last time you first you built the bar, you got that working. Then you spent the money to build the alchemist station, right? To get Adabra to work. And so you still have the smithy and the enchanter room left.
Yes. So
I'm trying to look for it now.
It was to 2,500.
It was 2,500. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I didn't want to throw it out there, but
yeah, I've got it written down.
Okay.
Both of them are 2,500, and right now we're sitting at 2,535. So not a lot of extra, but yeah.
All right. Okay, so everybody is back. Let's go back to the Thunder Cliffs here. And Jin, you're as you guys decide, hey, we're done looting. Were you just gonna leave?
We don't care
or
about the
were you going back out?
I want to check the entire place, but I want to be extra careful for not falling into some pit of blowhole. Do we care about these? I mean, do we care about? We haven't run into the hags.
I wouldn't care about the hags. I'd keep going.
All right, so let's leave. Well,
yeah, Jin, as you walk out here, I'm gonna kind of see what you see here. So you see down here this blue, this darker blue.
Down here, I see
whale.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see there's normal water, and then this water. It almost seems to be the entire landscape back there, and you realize that you guys may have pissed Talos off because this is a giant wave.
Oh man!
That is
giant wave.
Slowly moving towards you. And
I say giant wave. We need to run.
All right, I will give you guys one round of movement.
Go up. This place up.
Where's up?
I said the blowhole.
Well, wait. Yeah, we already came from north, and there was no exit, right? Except for out in the water. So
yeah, but if that gets us outside, we might be able to go up from there.
I say the blowhole. We go up that way.
Well, we don't want the blowhole over this direction.
Yes, the blowhole was over here.
We've got water breathing still going, so if it sucks us down, we should still be alive.
Yeah, I should be able to walk on the water.
We do have water breathing.
So as long as we're far enough back that we don't get hit by the actual force of the wave and just get submerged, we should be okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't care. Whichever way you guys want to go. I can make it a long distance.
Well, yeah, you're the fastest one of the bunch.
Be a good time to cast fly, wouldn't it?
Well, if you can carry a couple people with you, yeah.
I can take one.
You can cast it, and 2 people can fly, right? Because you're casting at a higher level.
All right. Yeah. So, everyone give me a survival check. Without moving, everybody give me a survival check.
All right. I like the fly bit. Doc can cast it on 2 people. Sorry, ignore that.
All right. Webley, Bell, Fairfax. Actually, so everyone
15.
except for Azure.
I got 15.
Everyone except for Azure no longer gets to think about what you're going to do next. So Webley, what do you do? What's your reaction here?
I am,
and you guys can no longer discuss the matter.
All right.
Okay. Well, the only discussion I have, does Fairfax still have wings?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. In that case, I am going to cast fly on myself and shit. Bell.
Yeah, there you go.
Bell technically go walk on water, though.
All right. Well, that's his decision. So
yeah, that is.
So
in fact,
Webley casts fly on himself and on Bell, and I will give Webley. I will give you 1 round of movement.
Okay. I have 60 feet of fly. This is the way we said the blowhole was?
Down this path here, yes.
Okay.
All right, so you know it's somewhere down here.
Yep, and I'm headed that way.
I think you can also dash when you're flying, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can, but he used his action to cast fly.
Right.
Right. So I'm okay, what is I'm looking for some open air above me, like where the blowhole will go up, like maybe right there.
All right, so yeah, this little white circle thing here. Do you see that? Yeah, that's where the blowhole is.
Okay, I'm making my way that way.
Let's see here. I think there's a. Give me an investigation check.
Me?
To see what. Yes, give me an investigation check to see whether or not you notice where the blowhole is.
Would that just be perception?
All right. You know it's somewhere down here.
Okay, I'm heading that way.
Okay. How far do you want to go?
If I can make it to 60 feet and stay in towards the top of the ceiling as much as I can, going that way.
All right. Let's go with. Well, Azure gets a little bit more than everyone else. So, Bell, you realize that you can fly and walk on water. What do you do?
Gotta fly.
All right, and you want to fly. You have a flying speed of what, 60 feet?
If we.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Is that it, Webley? 60 feet.
60 feet. Yep.
All right. Which way do you go?
Gonna follow Webley. If I could actually.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can get as far as here.
Okay. Here.
Right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Righty. Next up, Fairfax. You don't get to do anything. You kind of what do we do?
Sweet.
Next to your natural 1, Jin, you're not doing much better. I'll give you an action or a movement.
Okay. So I'll take a move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. I'm saying I'm looking.
Yeah, I'll let you port if you want. Like, as part of your movement, you can port to the shadows.
35. I mean, I got a lot more, so I'm looking for a. So I might do me to roll something.
Yeah, investigation.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's somewhere down here.
What did I say? 40, 45, 50, 55. That's where I can go to.
All right.
On just a normal movement.
Okay. And Azure. You will get a movement and an action.
I'm going to continue moving. I'll probably end up dashing, but yeah, I'm heading for the blowhole. Fine. $30. Another dash action.
All right.
Stop here.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
So not perception. Oh, sorry.
Right. Oof. All right, so you don't know where the blowhole is either. All right. So, and Fairfax, you nat 1, so you get nothing over here.
Yeah.
The wave, the giant wave, crashes into the caves.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's actually pretty dope that it
Yeah.
like superimposes itself over there. So let's
that's
say
awesome.
this
Yikes.
is map layer. Yeah, look at that.
Whoa. Yikes.
All right. So you guys, Azure and Bell, give me con save or strength saves. Strength saves.
Well, here's a fun question.
All right.
Since I have a swim speed and everything, do I get anything special?
Since you have a swim speed from what? Oh, that's right. You got like Mariner's Plate or something?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you're going to make it with advantage. All right. Yeah, both of you avoid being smacked into the wall by the wave as it comes in, and you're able to maintain your position there. Fairfax, you're too deep into the cave to just get smacked by the wave. Like the water's just pouring in.
Mm-hmm.
There is, however, I mean, you're far away from the party. There is a strong current against you to move down this area, and the water is rising towards the ceiling.
Well,
so all of you, the water is rising towards the ceiling. Jin,
Yeah.
give me a strength save.
Yeah.
Ouch. All right, Jin, you are moved by the water to the exact spot that the blowhole is in.
Cool.
Roll me a d10.
I like middle rolls.
All right.
Sure.
You notice where the blowhole is now. You notice where the blowhole is now. You know that you can see up into the sky, and you can see down.
Hmm.
All right.
And let's see. I gotta make sure I know all the rules on this.
Well, Fairvac should be able to get out north because we found that's an opening.
Yeah, because I could go outside.
Yeah, you can fly.
All right.
I mean,
Webley, give me a strength save.
Nope.
Jin, you're pushed beyond the portal, or beyond the blowhole there. And Webley, roll me a d10. All right. You also see that there's a shaft that goes out of the caves to the north. You can see the sunlight coming through, and you can also see that there is a tunnel downward. Some sort of thing down there. A path to go down into the water further, as the water continues to rush into the cave. All right. You know what? Just to make sure I'm keeping track of everything, everybody give me an initiative roll. That way I make sure I give everybody an opportunity here.
Is Webley is Webley and Amabel still flying in the thing, or how? Because they're
Still aloft?
Or
There's-
they're in water now.
Yeah, they're in water now. The water is very fast rising. There's maybe 1.5 to 2 feet between the surface of the water and the ceiling of the cave.
Okay.
Hmm.
And let me descend this order here. All right. The current is strong. And Jin, what will you do?
So this is an interesting DM question. Is it would you allow porting in water if it's dark?
I would, because it has to do with the darkness, not so much the water.
Because my strength sucks. So, but I'm really interested in seeing where this goes downward.
That's exactly what I was actually thinking.
So,
Oh gosh.
There's something in the water.
Nothing.
So,
Waves will go away
finish.
eventually. The water will recede.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go down.
All right,
And I can
you're gonna
breathe.
try.
I
And,
can
Don't go down the well. So, wrong game,
Don't go
sorry.
down the well. Yeah, yeah, I can. I
Didn't go
feel
down the
confident
hole.
in this. Yeah, I mean, thanks to Fairvax and this water breathing, I'm not overly concerned. So, yeah, if it's dark, and I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go down until I start, crushing my bones. But sure. I'll
All
put it down
right.
60 feet.
all right, you're gonna go down 60 feet, and let me.
I've already got my new character. I want to roll up anyways.
I have like 3 or 4.
Jin, you disappear into the darkness.
Sweet.
Ooh, I cast magic missile to darkness. I can do that now.
Webley, you just saw Jin disappear into the darkness.
Oh fuck.
We don't know where she.
You're not sure what has happened to her, and Jin, you can no longer see Webley.
Okay.
Even with like stupid amounts of dark vision, I can't see.
Correct. You do notice, Webley, that there are on the rocks around where that portal is, where it actually goes down into that little shaft, heading deeper into the water. That there are scrape marks where people have tried to resist going down.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Probably didn't have
Do I
water
do the thing in party unity and follow, or do I do what the fucking character would do and go up in the god?
I'm not sure if you know he went down at all.
The water is rising. Actually, everybody except for Jin, go ahead and give me a survival check. I want to see what. All right. So if you rolled less than 10.
Well, Fairfax needs to be able to do something because he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Fairfax got a natural 1 last time, which is why he got nothing.
Yeah.
Webley, you're going to get both actions. You get both actions and all the time in the world to think about it. And Azure, you're going to get both actions. Say what?
I said Jen forgot to roll for initiative.
Oh, no. Jen disappeared. So she's out of the turn order. So everybody, Fairfax, you're going to get 1 action, either action or movement. Everybody else gets. So Webley, what do you do?
Oh, God damn you! Oh. The
water's rising.
I know. I get all the time in the world to think about this. He just freaking disappeared, right? He just vanished.
Yes.
Gone.
Yes.
Well, shit. I don't know. He probably teleported up into the hole. So I'm gonna.
That's right. There you go.
I fly. I justify my actions, and I fly my way up to the sunlight.
Roll a d10.
I like that. That makes sense.
Actually, important question. The Warlock's invocation, Devil's Sight, that allows him to basically have enhanced dark vision. Does that count as dark vision, which means he wouldn't be able to see Jin in this situation anyway?
No, he can see me. We've already determined that. It's not a dark vision that you guys have. It's Devil's Sight.
Just wanted to make sure, because it basically functions as...
Right. So in Devil's Sight, it talks about how you can see even through magical darkness, and that's why you can see Jin.
Okay, I just wanted to double check on that, because just thinking about this situation would have been really bad if we couldn't see Jin at all.
Yeah. All right.
He disappeared. What are you talking about?
Webley.
He teleported up there.
Webley goes down into the hole. Webley, you're surrounded by darkness.
Fuck! Real darkness?
And we'll get to you here in a minute.
Wait, even when he was going up?
No. Didn't he say he was going down?
No.
He was trying to go to
the in that case, Webley. All right, I gotta write that down.
You hit the nasty stalactite on the top of the ceiling.
Yeah. I'm like, how the hell that happened?
Webley, we will get to you also in a minute. Okay. However, you are no longer visible to any of your other party members, so I want to resolve their dilemma first.
Resolve the hell out of them. I'm gonna go smoke.
All right, Fairfax. Fairfax, you get 1, either a movement or an action.
Okay.
What will you do?
I'm going to move. I'm going to basically try to get to where I remembered everybody else being.
All right. Give me a strength check. Or an athletics check, sorry. Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Oh, you're not going out the north?
Well, we've got water breathing, and splitting the party is always a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right, so your chamber is starting to fill up. It's almost full. You have half your normal swimming speed. Because you got less than 10 on your athletics check.
Right.
All right. So
I think I can only really move 15 feet then, because I don't have a swimming speed.
Right. So
And swimming cuts it in half to begin with, so...
all right, so you make it this far. You still can't see any other party members, and you just hear the water splashing around, and you're just barely, the chamber you were in has completely filled, and you are even though you know you could breathe underwater, you know it's not the best place for you to be. You don't want to be underwater if you can help it at all. So
Right.
you're barely above the water. There's maybe a foot between the surface of the water and the top of the cave, and so you make it down there that far. Azure, you
Is a question. Out of curiosity, with water breathing, can we cast spells underwater?
you can.
Interesting. But yeah, go ahead and continue. I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
I mean the verbal components all sound like.
But I'm not struggling to
about it.
talk. I'm not struggling because I'm
No.
breathing. Okay.
You can
Right, yeah,
You can talk clearly underwater while you're breathing water. It's just it either carries better or worse depending on what it is that you're trying to do.
Okay, but yeah, so I didn't interrupt you. My bad. So what's going on?
So, you get an action and a movement.
I realized that Fairfax is not behind me. I realized that I had to make a strength check, and that's definitely not his forte, so I actually go back. Considering I have a regular swim speed.
All right.
5:30, so I see him.
All right. So you go back and you're able to see him. Not quite reach him yet. So what is your second movement or action?
Is he freaking out, or what is he doing?
What are you doing, Fairvex?
Well, I was basically swimming towards where everybody else was. I don't think I'm freaking out at this point. Unless I need to make a survival check to actually keep myself calm up. Oh yeah, I've got water breathing.
Right. No. I think you're. You see Fairvex trying very hard to go against the current, and a lot harder than you have to.
Can I
Other than that, he seems calm, just determined.
Can I grab onto the little corner right here and reach a hand out for him?
As a single action,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna
I'll let you move here and just kind of grab him. Do you grab do you lock forearms or yeah, okay.
And begin to pull him.
All right, Hammerbell, you also rolled well on the survival check. You get a movement and an action.
Belle will go after the two that disappeared, trying to figure out where they went. Is it approximately there?
Yes. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
D10. Oh.
This is getting good.
Oh.
Belle, you are. There is a sudden current of water that comes from the portal to the south and just tries to blast you upward out of the cave where you see sunlight coming in. Give me a.
It's going to catch Webley in that.
Give me a saving. Give me. Do you want to resist this at all?
Well, the water walking would just let me ride it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, do you just
fly speed?
Yeah.
And the
do you just want to shoot right out the top?
Sure.
Alrighty. Belle is no longer on the board. So Azure and Fairvex. Azure and Fairvex, you see
sharks.
You see as these two huge giant crabs. They're not just crabs. They're not giant crabs. They are huge giant crabs. And let me pull
Run.
up a.
Oh, swim.
Jesus.
All right, so I gotta fill in because for some reason the compendium in Roll20 only has giant crabs. They don't have huge giant crabs.
Huge,
So
sure. Yeah.
huge. They're huge hands. Let's see. So AC of that, hit points of that. Oh, so the AC stays the same. Just the hit points go up by a bunch. All right. So you see these two huge giant crabs, and they are going to join the initiative count.
How big are they?
Huge.
They're huge.
So 20 feet?
Giant.
They are called huge. So whatever the size huge is, I assume.
Well, large are at 10. Horse is large. I'm guessing 20ish.
Creature size.
See.
Huge 15 by 15, it says.
Oh,
Gargantuan
okay.
is 20 foot or larger.
Awesome.
So actually, he's to be like that.
They can be
All right.
as large as you care to. The question is, can they get through small passageways?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, let's see here. He has a speed of 30. So giant crab number 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fairvex. Fairvex and Azure, give me survival checks. All right, you both get movement and action.
Can we discuss anything?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I think the question earlier was, can they get down the tight passages is a good idea. Let's go back. We have water breathing for 24 hours.
Yeah. Let's retreat to where they can't get at us.
I would notice it and just let you go, essentially.
All right, so the two of you want to move back into this chamber here.
A little bit, yeah, but Fairfax first.
All right.
There's an exit out north of that chamber that we started in.
Yeah, it's one of those. Unless the wave, actually blew open some of these chambers, there's no way they're getting in at us.
And what? Their reach is maybe 10 feet, and my Spirit Guardians is 15.
Yeah, there is that.
And your Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, and I can just keep blasting them.
He would probably shake his fucking head by now.
No, do whatever you guys want to do, man.
I mean, basically it's one of those, do we try to get past them and get to where everybody else was? Because I think that was a narrower passage, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
It was pretty narrow. It was kind of narrow, but you'd have to get past them in order to do it.
Well, the thing is, where's the current pushing us?
The current is pushing you to the north, this way.
Why fight against the current and get in a bad spot?
Yeah, let's go that way.
I would literally let go.
Double move.
All right.
With the current.
All right.
Just make sure we don't run into anything.
Yep. Go ahead and give me an athletics check just to see if you nat one it. Athletics.
Well, it's 16.
Oh, athletics.
All right. So you can have, going with the current. I'm going to say it's easy ground, so you can move double your speed on in that direction. Not that you need that much, but go ahead and move back into that chamber.
So like that, was it right about here?
Yep. And what will you do?
Well, if I still have line of sight to one of these things, it's probably going to be a good idea to blast it.
It doesn't look like you do.
Okay.
No, because I can actually control L, and based on what you're seeing, no. The only thing you see is like the edge of Azure over here.
Yeah.
All right, Azure. You gonna join him?
Yeah, I'm actually not gonna go that far back though. And about right here. I have a swim speed, so is the current really bothering me that bad?
No, give me the athletics check just to see if you nat want it. Like at this point, the amount of water that's pouring into the place is really, it's not as great of a current as when it, because now the chamber's full, so there is no spots of oxygen in here.
Okay.
But you guys have water breathing, so it doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, you get whatever movement you want.
Basically, I want to let go, fly the fingers to current that kind of takes me back into the room, and pop with Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Go ahead and what is that? 15-foot radius?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Yep.
All right. This giant crab is going to come through here. He's going to get about here, and the Spirit Guardians are going to hit him. Go ahead and give me that damage roll. And then he's got to do a what now? It's a wisdom save or something?
Yep, wisdom save of 15. Ignore dueling, sorry.
Yeah.
So a whole 9 damage.
Never whisper, advantage toggle. Okay. Wisdom save. Alright, so that is half of 9 damage.
Yep.
So say 5. Or 4. Yeah, 4. Alright, so he's trying to get through. You can see him, his giant claws are reaching, and like you said, he's got to reach like 10 feet, so his claws like extend out to like right here. They can almost get you, just not quite. You guys didn't see it, but I was making this awkward grabbing motion.
We could share cameras on Roll20, I'm just saying.
This giant crab here is going to get behind him, and he can't even make it that far. Like this guy is too big for him, and so he can't even get like past him or whatever. All right, so you guys have these crabs here. There is a passageway. Obviously, there's north to go where Gadril's her room was. There's west to go to that Talos statue that is now broken. You can see pieces floating in the water, or you can go east and go kind of where you didn't realize where stuff was, like where you haven't seen yet, I guess.
Well, did I point that out to people? Were they there?
That you saw sunlight over here?
Yeah, I guess I didn't.
I don't know. Did you?
I didn't at the time, so.
Okay. I'm gonna add you guys, because I know for those of you who are not physically here, in this cave still, this is probably boring looking at a blank screen. So I'm
just doodling here while I'm listening.
Just put him over there with the peanut gallery on the right hand side.
Ooh, cool. Big.
And All right. So you guys, Jin, Webley, and Hammerbell, feel free to float around as you would. You are spectators.
Sure.
All right. Fairfax, what do you want to do?
Well, if I have line of sight, I guess best option is going to be to blast him.
All right. So you want to blast this guy right here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see here. Let me double check one thing real quick. Was I able to maintain my concentration for Hex through all of this, or was was that natural one enough for me to lose concentration on my Hex spell?
Give me a con save. Let's have you make a concentration saving throw to see whether or not. Yeah. You were able to keep it. So you go ahead and put Hex on this guy.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
And that second one?
Oh, hold on, sorry. Accidentally hit the thing right next to Hex.
Oh, so you want to get melee range is what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. So, that'd be 13 on the first blast.
Okay.
And that'll be 12 on the second.
Okay, total of 25 damage. Azure, you're up.
I am going to... I throw my hammer?
I'm going to say that you can.
Actually, I'm going to magic missile.
New toy.
All right.
New toy.
Fire away.
And I'm going to go ahead and launch... so 2 charges. A total of 4 missiles.
Okay.
All right. That's all plus 4 total as well, because it's 1d4 plus 1.
I have the ones already
Yeah.
factored in.
Oh yeah, because like that 2 there is 1 plus 1 because you rolled a 1 on the d4.
Yeah.
So that is 5, 10, 14.
Yep.
So minus 14. You want to do any movement?
No, I'm fine right there. I'm right out of range.
All right. Yeah, you're out of melee range for the crab. So this crab, he's gonna go ahead and make his wisdom save. And that is how much damage there?
19.
Yeah, he's gonna stop trying to get you with his little claw, and he's gonna float away, and the other one is too. They're gonna kind of. They're gonna go away.
But guys,
Yeah.
You have successfully thwarted them from continuing their assault on you.
You guys are smarter than crabs.
I would say the average crab. They're smarter than the average crab.
I vigorously applied Spirit Guardian Cream to the area. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If I look back at Fairfax, guys shrug.
What do you guys want to do?
well, let's try to get back to where everybody else was, I guess.
I thought.
Since they're running away, let's regroup.
All right.
The Baron was on a joyride.
So Fairfax want to move first? I'll move with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I'm gonna cancel the turn order here, and I'm gonna assume because Azure has a swimming speed and is helping you along. You guys don't have. You could just explore. There's no
keeping
danger.
Up spirit guardians because I know the crabs are still out there.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. So. I mean, I think I'm able to move 30 each.
Yeah. Well, we're not really doing the turn thing right now. I'm just going to give you guys full, full
we'll
movement.
basically, go back to where where he last saw everybody, and we'll try to figure out where they went.
All right, so you guys end up in this chamber here, and Azure. This is where you last saw anybody.
Okay.
Both of you give me an investigation check.
My ability checks are not good tonight.
All right. Neither one of you see where the hole is.
Here's a fun question. Can I do guidance?
You can.
What? Too late? Can I go ahead and add the D4 in?
I mean, that's a tool that's available to you. I would assume that you would do it before a check.
Well, guidance requires concentration.
Oh, it does? Oh, never mind then. I would not do guidance because I'm not going to drop my spirit guardians. So my bad.
Okay.
Thank you for that catch. My bad.
So, all right. So who's in front? Is Azure up front?
Probably I'll be pulling him behind me.
Okay, Azure. You do actually find the hole once you're right on top of it. Roll me a d10.
10.
Okay, so you see that there is a portal down and a portal up. Down goes into deeper water darkness. Up goes out towards sunlight. Now, keep in mind that you have no idea where anybody went. You don't know if anybody went down or up. You don't know, anything of that. So, what do you want to do?
Honestly, I would go up. I would assume that the plan was to go up the blowhole. I would go up.
All right. So that was Webley, Bell, and Azure that went up. And so far, Jin has gone down. All right.
Do you have to do
Azure goes up.
Worst comes to worst, I can always go back down.
Yeah.
Azure goes up and disappears from your view, Fairvex.
I will follow him up.
All right. Roll me a d10.
Did Azure pop his wings to go up?
No, I'm swimming.
Oh.
All you know is that he went up because the water is that high now. It kind of goes out.
Gotcha.
And so then he has now disappeared from view. And Fairvex, you saw Azure go up. He's no longer in view. Even if you look out through the portal up, you don't see anybody like looking down at you like, hey, come on. You don't see anything. You do see sunlight pouring in.
Follow him.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put you guys all here so you have something to look at. Where's Azure? Okay, so first we're going to talk about Jin.
Woo-hoo.
Jin, you went down. All right.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I want to once again make sure I'm following this. You went down and you find yourself just surrounded by water still, but suddenly you're not in this like little tiny shaft of a pathway. You're just suddenly out in the open ocean, and you see sunlight above you. Would you like to go up and see the sunlight?
Sure, I would. See how far away I am.
All right. You go out and you see the sunlight, and you're kind of thinking about it as you're swimming up, like, how the hell did this happen? Give me an Arcana check.
Uh-huh.
You deduce that there is a portal, an actual magical portal that you went through.
Cool.
And
I'm going to try to keep track of where. I'm going to try to go straight up. So, and obviously, I probably fly one way. But anyway, yeah, just in case there's the option of going back through it, I'm going to try to kind of remember where it's below me.
Yeah. You go straight up, and you see that once you break the surface, you look around, and you're nowhere near the Thundercliffs. However, to your east is a large city. You are about 600 yards offshore of a very large city. Give me a history check. That's a thing, right?
Sure.
Yep, history is a check.
All right, you recognize the city as Waterdeep.
Oh, gosh.
Cool.
Don't split the party.
Great. Well,
Okay.
yeah, I start
So-
swimming.
Towards Waterdeep?
Yeah. What's my other
All right.
phrase?
You're going to start swimming towards Waterdeep. All right. So in that order, Webley, Bell, Azure, and then Fairfax. All right, Webley, you went up. You were like, to hell with this. I'm getting out of here. I'm flying out the top. Whoosh.
I was
And
chasing after Jin.
you immediately note that you have also gone through a portal. And
Okay, I don't feel too stupid now.
and you are still surrounded by water, and but you are also in the ocean, the open ocean. But you do not see above you. You do not see sunlight breaking through the surface of the water.
Oh, now I feel stupid.
So, what would you like to do?
I don't see daylight anywhere.
You do not see daylight anywhere.
Fly against
You
the
should-
pull of gravity, if there is such a thing.
There does not appear to be.
I'm in the fucking water plane or something. Shit.
Give me an Arcana check.
Shit.
You should be able to let yourself, like, just relax and then you maybe float.
There's my Arcana check.
Right. Yeah. You can't 100% tell whether or not you are in the water plane or the elemental plane of water.
Right.
But
I'm not
you know,
in Kansas anymore. Right.
right? Yeah. There's either it's just nighttime and you can't see the surface, or there's no, either you've been transported so far away that it is no longer daytime there, and it was like mid-morning when you went through the portal. So you're either so far away that it's no longer daytime, or
Power tour.
That's actually the better of the choices.
or you are in the elemental plane of water. But either way, you do not see. There is no natural floating point where you're going to float upwards. You're just surrounded by water.
Oh shit! Is there anything that looks like the glowing portal back? Crap.
No.
No. All I'm seeing is water, huh?
And all you see is water.
Okay, I'd go in a direction.
Okay. Are you trying to go fast?
No, not particularly, because I'm trying to pay some attention for any sort of landmark.
Okay. Bell,
How?
you appear, and you are suddenly surrounded by water once again. You're no longer in the cave. You can't see any daylight. And you see the darkened form of Webley slowly swimming away.
I guess I'm going to chase after him.
Okay. Are you going to, like, shout at him or something?
Hey,
Yeah.
try to move fast. Try to see if I could catch his ankle or something.
All right. Give me an
Before
athletics check. See if you can swim that much faster than him. All right. You're able to get his attention. So Webley, you turn around and you see that hammer bell.
Grab my ankle. What?
Yeah. Yes. You spin around because something touched you, and you're just like, oh god! And it's a Duergar. It's an Underdark dwarf.
Oh.
And she's got her hammer axe there, and and you're both just kind of looking at each other like, what?
What the heck?
What? I don't know where the hell Jin got off to.
He must have went down.
It's funny, Scatter. You're going to be like the only one not rolling a new character here.
So you guys know that you have about 18 hours of underwater breathing.
Panic.
Unless Fairvac shows up.
Yeah.
He went
Right.
up too.
So after a moment or two of wondering, all right, well, what the hell do we do here? Azure and Fairvax, one right after the other, also appear. And Azure and Fairvax, give me an Arcana check.
Thank Christ.
Where are we, Fairvax?
Get us out of here.
Fairvax, you definitely know, and Azure not so much, that you are in the elemental plane of water.
Oh, ouch.
Okay.
I
got this.
Okay then. You got
got
it?
it? All right.
Banishment.
You get us. Banish
I'll
me,
send you
damn
back
it.
to your own plane.
Yeah, but how are we getting you
sweet.
back?
How are we getting you back?
You have
Why are we getting
18
you back?
hours to figure that out.
How many banishments do you have? It's a 4th level, right?
Yep, I can send 2. I basically have to wait. Rest 8 hours, cast it. Rest 8 hours, cast it. I can send 2.
Yeah. Interesting.
No, I can recast the ritual even while we're still water breathing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got all the water breathing, so you might be able to find a normal kind of portally way back, but that's an excellent thing though. Banishment, nice.
Yeah,
that would be a good.
clever.
Yeah, that would be an interesting way to get home. Wow.
Yeah. Doc, do you have banishment?
If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one that you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane.
Yeah, that is sweet. That is clever.
Does this mean I can't return here for 100 years? That would be awesome.
Not quite. So everybody but Jin is there, and Fairvax, do you tell everybody that where they are?
Yeah, now that I know that we're on the elemental plane of water, I'm going to let them know that we just traveled to the elemental plane of water through a portal of some sort. We got to find a way home.
In 8 hours, I can divination also. I can pray
True.
really fucking hard.
Yeah, we are definitely out of our depth.
Literally.
Wow.
That
was
Out of your
pretty
depths
clever.
and into mine.
Well, I feel pretty good in the fact that you can actually breathe water. I mean,
You know how? I want to know what the hell the
that's
plan was if this is in a module.
Why couldn't I banish myself?
Yeah, there's some plan. If it's in a module, there's a plan.
I don't want to get all meta about it, but damn.
Hold on.
Look, I'm gonna.
Before we drift too much further, use the wand of magic detection and see if I can find where we came through.
Oh, there you go.
This is a one-way portal.
Oh,
Okay, so we don't find anything.
Correct.
Okay, I at least tried.
sweet.
So, DM,
I mean,
is there a reason why I couldn't banish myself? You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence.
Let's see.
Here, I'll test it on me first.
Damn it!
Actually, Jeremy Crawford does say you can cast Banish on yourself.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, he said similar things about like spells. I don't know that he specifically used Banish, but yeah.
That's pretty intense. Jeez.
well, that should be able to do it.
Yeah, that'll let us
Because
get home.
You could do the three of them. Do Fairfax
Blast.
for you last because he's casting water breathing,
Right.
and you pop it.
Yeah, it would be like me or Bell, then Bell or me, then Fairfax and yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it last.
All right, so you guys have basically unlimited water breathing. How do you want to do this? Who goes first?
Well, I want to swim around and see what we're supposed to find.
The thing is, I have to wait 8 hours. I have to rest 8 hours anyway.
Because you got to prepare.
Yeah.
Oh, you already used that spell slot?
For my spirit guardians.
I see.
Yeah, you did.
And probably not a very, hospitable place. I mean, you're going to talk about water elementals and all kind of shit around the.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of.
Yeah, hopefully we're in like the equivalent of the desert of the plane where there just isn't anything around.
Right.
Who would
But,
go
yeah.
first? No offense, like me and Fairback should stay back. Problem is, who'd be more useful in a fight underwater?
Well,
Webley has Eldritch Blast.
right. By the rules, Hammerbell's at the most disadvantage because she doesn't have any piercing weapons.
So,
Oh, she has
Webley-
she has actually
Webley's got-
have. Sorry, she has a bow. Short
Okay.
bow. Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's got spells, so say send her first.
Yeah.
All right, so you
question
want
is,
to rest?
where does she end up back home?
Right.
My question is same as Webley's in metagaming this. If they put us here,
Yeah.
this is neither an instant death. Well, I mean, it's reroll. I mean,
But the
seriously, at
problem
this
is-
level.
we're separate
Banishment
from
is-
you.
Well, yeah, but the banishment is like that's a really clever way of getting out of this. I mean,
Yeah.
if you did, we're just lucky to have banishment. Nobody at this level would have a plane shift or anything like that, right?
A plane
So-
shift or water breathing consistent water
We
breathing.
lucked out on the water breathing. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying that. Are you here for a reason?
So, would you like me to
Yeah.
pray and ask for guidance first?
Maybe.
I pray to the DM. We supposed to be here?
Are we supposed to be here?
No, you are not supposed to be here. It is, the scout told you that Gadril was using the blowhole as a form of punishment.
Mm-hmm.
And so, whether Talos sent you down the hole and everyone believed that whoever goes down in the hole just dies. Turns out that person just ends up outside of Waterdeep, and it's just like, I'll let them believe I'm dead, and just moves on with their day.
So it wasn't
swimming to shore and going up. I mean, the same thing. It's just believed that the person just died, and so that's why I had you guys rolling d10s. On a 1 through 8, nothing happens. On a 9, the creature is pulled down in the shaft through a portal and appears moments later floating in Waterdeep, near Waterdeep, alive and well. Sure. On a 10, the creature is pushed up through the ceiling by a geyser. With the successful DC 10 saving throw, a creature can grab onto the side of the shaft and avoid getting pushed through the portal. All you guys were like, let's go. And on a failure, the creature tumbles through the portal at the top of the shaft and ends up in the elemental plane of water. It doesn't say the end. It doesn't say the end. There are...
but it's kind of like the sphere of annihilation in the mouth of the wall in that one dungeon you were dumb enough to your head through.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The end. And scene. Well, great. I say banish everybody back.
Yeah. The module does not take into account banishment. Though it does have a suggestion for a dungeon master that I don't need right now because you guys have this solution.
Great.
Well, while we're plotting out how to banish ourselves back to home and hopefully maybe figure out where on our home plane we're going to end up.
We should talk about where we're going to meet if we get separated.
Oh. Quickly, I know I'm not there, but somebody get a stopper full or go into like a bottle because that will be useful if we have to ever future plane travel back to the water plane.
Yeah, true. Take a couple samples.
Mm-hmm. We could sell some in the alchemy lab too.
Yeah. I'm gonna chat with my patron.
And I was like, I will do this later, and I left.
Well, what are you going to do, Fairvex?
I'm going to try to contact my my patron.
I was thinking about that actually,
and see if given that my patron's the celestial dragon, travels the sea of stars. There might be a way of him lending aid, especially with that. Water connection.
Actually,
as well.
Hold on. Don't I have an ability that I can actually get a spell back? I just burn my divinity thing from Tasha's.
Channel divinity to get a spell back.
Yeah, from Tasha's.
I mean, did you actually choose that?
I asked you if I could, and you said you're gonna put it in your back pocket in case I ever need it.
What do you get? What do you have to give up to get it?
Nothing.
Is it just
that's just like a feat?
It's a different way I can use my class ability, essentially.
You fight a series of timed challenges, and on floor 3...
All right. Tell you what, give me... Are you saying that you're going to, rest for 8 hours, and then you can cast Banishment, and then recover the same spell slot again, and then cast it again?
Yeah. Or I can do it once now, rest 8 hours, then do it twice, then rest 8 hours, and do it twice.
That's the thing.
Okay, well, the harness is
background stuff is talking.
I don't know, something's going on from Zen's speaker.
Oh, hold on.
The regained spell slot can be the level which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus rounded up.
Never mind.
So we're not high enough level to do that yet.
Second, okay. I was trying to pull it up, but I can't remember my login. Oh, there it is. Okay.
But regardless, you can do everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as we can stay safe long enough to get back, yeah, we should be able to. But I'm going to talk to my patron and see if there's any way that he could guide us home faster.
All right, give me a. That's what's the name of your patron or your pact or whatever? It's the
Celestial. Is the
Celestial pact. So it's kind of like a religious pact, right?
Kinda. I mean, it's a powerful being of the upper planes.
Yeah. All right. Let's give me a. We'll say it's a religion check, just to make it simple.
Well, religion arcana, I've got the same number in it, so.
Okay.
And wow, that's a crappy roll.
Your patron provides you with the information that I'm going to move Jan off to the side here. Your patron provides you with the information that if you stay put long enough, somebody will find you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, someone's a little vague. Someone favorable? Someone friendly?
Yeah.
Why aren't we just doing the banishment?
He says one.
I think we still are, but
he says one before the other. In response to your question of favorable or unfavorable.
Okay.
Great.
Wonderfully vague. We're still going to do the banishment thing.
Yeah.
All right. So Azure needs to rest for 8 hours, and then.
First off, I'm going to summon a familiar.
All right.
Octopus.
What are you going to summon?
Octopus.
An octopus?
Yeah.
Is there a purpose for this octopus, or are you just
guard?
Okay. All right. Octopus is floating around.
And Fairfax, want to do a fish, the Quipper? Seahorse? And so we have them?
It's probably not a bad idea right now. Yeah, after you do so, I'll do the same. I'll find familiar.
The Quipper is basically a piranha.
All right.
Let me find the.
So, the four of you that are in the elemental plane, roll me a d20. Just a regular old d20.
Fuck!
Yep, that was it. Alright, let's see here.
Wait, can I use Webley's luck point?
Can I give him a luck point?
I don't think you can you?
I can't.
Let me get rid of. Let's see.
This on a regular map.
I had a dockside bar and relaxing by a nice warm fire at this point.
Yes.
No.
Sweet. I'm kicking back. Wait.
All right. I'm gonna move you guys. Yeah. Let's just here. I'm gonna put you over here. Yeah, I'm about to just put you on an open map. Let's see. GM layer. Get rid of all that stuff. Objects and tokens. Get rid of all that. Paste you guys in here. And here we are. somewhat lighter water, but there you are. And Jen, you are over.
Kicking back, drinking some ale, warming up by the fire.
Are you even allowed to drink anything but that wine you make?
All right. So,
Where's that water elemental? Or rather, 20 water elementals. Sharks.
Yeah, but did you see the size of the one?
Yeah.
And the other one?
One.
yeah. All right. So, sharks approach. And
I'm just gonna. This is my octopus. That cool.
yeah, that's fine.
I have specs for it out.
The owlpuss.
Go, Hooter, go.
Giant sharks numbered
1. Number 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude.
There.
Hey, giant sharks, that's much better than water elementals on the plane of Earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
So these giant sharks come out and start circling around you. I'll say they're a little bit farther out. They start circling around you. They haven't attacked yet, but they are circling around. And do you want to let the cleric continue resting and try to fight them off without disturbing him?
Yeah.
All right.
They don't like bad smells, so Webley toward them. Punch him in the nose. Punch him in the nose.
Yeah, I heard that work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you could thumb him in the eye.
Yeah. Stick a thumb in
So
the
for
eye.
anybody listening to range stream, know that if you're ever attacked by a shark, just thumb him in the eye.
Or punch him in the gills.
Yeah.
Pretty small target. The eye.
Yes. And that's where we're gonna end it. So you guys have sharks circling around you. Well, when I say you guys, I mean just the four of you. Jin has found her way to Waterdeep, has gone ashore, and is kind of wondering where the hell the rest of the party is.
Yeah. I'm going to find myself a place to warm up and get dry.
Okay. And after you get dry, are you just going to try to, Waterdeep to Leyland isn't that far. It'll cost you, it'll cost you a little bit to spend the night in Waterdeep, or you can make your way back to Leyland via some sort of transport.
Yeah, I'm going to. Well, Leyland has water access, right? So I'm going to try to see if I can get a boat to take me down there.
Oh, okay. So you're going to try to get a boat and go back to the Thundercliffs.
Actually, that might not. No, I think if I was to get separated, I'd go back to our place. Yeah, but
okay.
Isn't Leyland on the water because they fish there, right?
Oh yeah. So you're saying take a boat from Waterdeep to Leyland.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So that's my plan. I don't have a ton of money on me since. Well, actually, I guess I do, considering we've said that it's split up evenly. So yeah, I should be cool to pay for whatever.
Okay. And lo and behold, you are able to hire a drunken tabaxi ship captain.
Yes. Yes. Sweet.
Fans in tar.
I'm sure that'll turn out well. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, next session, you guys have to escape the elemental plane of water while Jin drinks with a cat. And, yeah. So we'll catch it next time on D&D. And by the way, it was totally not part of the module that you guys end up here. This was just all you.
Oh man!
I mean, it says this is where they end up, but it's not like that was the final challenge.
So, curiosity, did you just love when I figured out banishment? Like, I am proud of that one. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
It's a fantastic and very clever way of getting home. So much so that I'm really not even gonna dig in. I'm not even gonna dig in and try to even argue the idea of not being able to cast it on yourself.
Banish yourself. All right. Well, thanks for the gaming. Looks fun.
Yeah.
Definitely an entertaining
Thanks
session.
And Merry Christmas to everybody and stuff like that.
Yep, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll see each other on the January 3rd.
Excellent.
All right.
We should be sober by then. Awesome.
Bye.
All right. See y'all.
Bye.